of 2000. I was in the hallway once at 9:30. I'm in there, I was just cutting up for a minute. And Ralph walked down that hall. He said, "What are you doing?" I said, "Oh, you know, long day, just taking a break." He says, "We have 50 days to elect a president of the United States of America. What are you doing joking around the hallway?" And I love Ralph to death. But I was, what am I doing? So just think of, everyone's got jobs, everyone's got other things to do, but what is the thing you can be doing to be most helpful? Because at the time, about 13% of fundamentalist Christians were voting. You know, evangelical a little higher, just again, it was a low turnout. And we're going to get directories, and we're going to mail and phone people and make it clear to them, you just can't keep sitting out elections. A lot of faith-based voters sit out, and when you ask, it's because they think politics is so dirty, they don't want to soil themselves with it. So you have to get over that hurdle sometimes. But they had all the social media, and they don't. You know, they had all the money, and they don't. You know, we're still getting outspent. It's still going to take work. But the last 58 days, there is no time for fighting. And thank you, Tony, for talking about the other candidates in the primary race. Hey, we want to have people who've been in business, who aren't married to budgets and everything else. But, you know, we also want people who are bringing in veterans. So do your part, you know, and back in 2000, whether you were one of the people sitting there typing 12 hours a day to get names in, or one who was going out and talking people in a church into getting a directory, or you've got the same roles here. They're people introverted, and there are things for them to do. As mentioned, you want to knock on doors, drive someone there. I mean, there's so many things you can do. We've all got our circles and our way to influence people. When I moved back here from Alabama, the last thing I'll tell you, I married a Wisconsinite wife. I never wanted to leave after Marquette. I was there with Scott Walker. We took over the school paper and all made it conservative. It was my wife who was tired for 22 years of snow, so it took me a while to get her back here. But anyway, just got back. But I told my friends when I left Auburn, Alabama, I'm going to the state that in 3 years will determine the President of the United States of America. I am moving back. I've always wanted to move back. I'm moving back now, so I have 3 years to work on building this. But this is going to be something that, what happens in 58 days and what you do between now and then to make it happen is a thing you're going to be talking about for the rest of your life. You can be the part, and if this is a 500 vote or a 10 vote or whatever, you can be the difference in who the next president is and where this country goes.
Thank you very much, John, again, for coming.
Thank you so much.